Hi there, ready to learn about one of the most important parts of English grammar? Today we are diving into nouns, what they are and how to use them. Stick around till the end for some fun exercises to test your skills. So first we are going to read about noun, definition, types, gender, number, use and example. And in the last we are going to cover up worksheets. So here's the content given. These are the content that we are going to cover up in this video. So first of all, there is a definition given. A word which is used to give name to a person, animal, place, thing, emotion, etc. is called as noun. We can simply say it is a naming word. Noun acts as a subject or an object in a sentence. For example, Jatin, dog, India, car, happiness and anger. There is a comma here. After India, there is a comma here. Okay, so let's move on to introduction. Nouns are the heart and soul of language, the sturdy pillar on which sentences are built. These words are the names of people, places, things, and ideas that surround us every day. Whether you are chatting with friends, writing a story, or describing your favorite things, nouns are the stars of the show. Here we'll embark on a journey through the fascinating world of nouns, exploring their types, function, and the vital role they play in making our language meaningful. So let's read what are nouns. Nouns are essential parts of speech that name people, places, things, or concepts. So, on basic, everything that surrounds you is noun. They are building blocks of communication, giving us a way to refer to everything in our world. Without nouns, language would lack meaning and we wouldn't be able to express our thoughts, share stories, or connect with friends. So basically, noun is a very important part of our life. And most important, it is our first step towards English grammar and of part of speech. Third thing, types of noun. Now we are going to read types of noun. How many types of nouns are? Nouns come in various shapes and sizes, each serving a unique purpose in our language. Let's explore the different types of noun. There are 5 kinds of nouns. Number 1, common noun. These are everyday nouns that refer to general people, places, things, or ideas. Examples including cat, city, book, and love. In simple words, name used to generalize something, that is common noun. For example, boy, girl, dog, city, etc. Second, proper noun. Proper nouns are specific names given to particular people, places, or things. They always start with capital letter. Example include Q. This is the name of a girl. Then India, our country. Harry Potter, a famous book series, and Taj Mahal. In simple words, name used to specify something. For example, John, Emma, Tommy, Japan. These are the names. So when we talk about a particular people or particular thing, that will be proper noun. Like if I'm naming a girl, that is Kiara, so it will be proper noun. But if I say a girl, that is common noun. Abstract noun. Abstract nouns, on the other hand, are intangible and represent ideas, emotions, or qualities. Example include freedom, happiness, love, and courage. You cannot see them, you can only feel that thing. Abstract noun you cannot see, you cannot touch, but you can only feel. In simple words, name given to things which you can't see or touch physically. All emotions, feeling, ideas. We cannot touch emotions, we cannot touch feelings, we cannot touch and think about, we can think about ideas, but we cannot touch them physically. So the things we are not going to, we cannot touch and we cannot see are going under abstract noun. So we cover up three nouns: common, proper, and abstract. Example of abstract noun: charity, joy, sorrow, ability, confidence, and hunger. These all are the things that we cannot touch and see. Then we have collective noun. Collecting means collecting a group of something. Okay? The things that are in a group, that will be collective noun. Collective nouns refers to group of people or thing. Example includes family, team, herd, and flock. Now, there are so many people in our family, right? But it counts as a singular word. Similarly, there are so many people in a team, there are so many child in a team, but we usually say it's a team. So it will be collective noun, a group of people, a group of things. In simple words, name given to group. For example, class, jury, army, flock, herd, etc. Remember, these are only one word and these usually count as singular. Always remember. Uncountable noun. Uncountable noun, that we cannot count, right? Uncountable, we cannot count. Uncountable noun, also known as mass noun, cannot be counted individually. They refer to substances or concepts that are viewed as a whole. Example include water. You cannot count water, but you can count the glass of water. If the water is in the glass, you can count a glass of water, 2 glass of water, but like in the flowing motion, you cannot count that. Okay. Then we have sugar. We cannot count sugar. Give me a sugar, give me 2 sugar. We cannot count it. Okay. Information, you cannot count it. And advices cannot be counted. In simple words, uncountable things or the things which refer to some material. For example, sugar, water, plastic, iron, gold, oil, oxygen, stone, sand, air. These are the things that cannot be counted. Now one more thing, that is countable noun. Countable noun, things that can be counted. Okay. Now we are going to read noun in gender, that is masculine, feminine, and common. Neuter. Masculine, a word which refer to male animals and male person. Only refer to the masculine category, the male category. For example, boy, hero, king, lion, father, man, uncle, etc. Feminine belongs to the female category. A word which refer to female animals and female person. For example, girl, heroine, queen, lioness, mother, woman, aunt, etc. Common, that you can count in both, like that you can count masculine and you can count feminine also. For example, a teacher. A teacher can be a male and a female. So a teacher is a common noun because a teacher can be a male and a child. Child can be a male, child can be a female. A girl child, a boy child. So it is a common noun. Like doctor, baby, cousin, child, friend, manager, teacher, relatives, etc. These are common nouns. Then we have neuter noun, a word which refers to things or object. For example, pen, pencil, eraser, books, table, chair, bus, car, tree. So basically neuter is for non-living things. It's for non-living things. Okay. Next one is noun in a number. First one is singular, noun which refer to one. Like pen, book, boy, girl, story. When we talk about only one thing and one person, that will be singular. Okay, that will be singular now. Plural, now which refers to two or more than two. Now when we add 1 plus 1, it becomes 2. So when we talk about two things or two persons, that will be plural. And when we talk about only single person, only one thing, that will be singular. So which refer to two or more than two, like pens, books, boys, girls, stories. Now you can see here a single thing, pen, but when we add s at the end, that become pens, means so many pens, so it becomes plural. Okay, when we make plural from singular, there are some rules to be followed. Now when we make plural from singular, what we do, there are some rules that we are going to follow. First rule is rule to make plural from singular. First rule is simply add s. What we do that we start adding s at the end to make it plural. Okay, there are some rules that we must be follow. Like to make plural of car, what we do, we add s at the end, that became cars. Pays, paces. Drink, drinks. Coin, coins. Hand, hands, etc. Okay, now where we add es, so it was the rule that we add s at the end. Okay, now where we use es, if the noun ends with ch, sh, x, o, ss and es. If your noun, like bench, your noun is bench, so it ends with ch, right? It ends with ch. In the last there is ch. So what we are going to do, we will change this into adding es at the end. Okay, that will be benches. We add es at the end of ch because it ends with ch, so that we add es at the end and it became benches. Second thing is sh, like bush. Bush, sh, it ends with sh and we add es, bushes. Box, it ends with x, we add ex, boxes. Mango, it ends with o, so what, mangoes. Then double s, guess, so it will be guesses. Okay, add ies. Where we are going to add ies, if the noun ends with y, but before y there is a consonant, remove y and add ies. For an example, lady. So you can see here y at the end, but before y there is d, and d is a consonant. Okay, so what we're going to do, we will remove this y, and it became l a d, and what we're going to add, we are going to add ies at the end. It became ladies, ladies. Okay, next is baby. So baby, we are going to do that, we will remove y, and because b is a consonant, right? So we are going to remove y and we will put ies at the end, babies. Then pony, ponies. Next rule is add ves. Where we use ves, if the noun ends with fe, then remove f and fe and add ves. If, like our example is life. Now life, right? So it ends with f and e. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we will remove this fe and it will be life. So we will remove fe, it will become lives, lives. Okay, similarly with wife, wives, leave, leaves, shell, shelves, half, halves. Okay, there are some rules that are different from this one. For an example, child. Child is a singular word, but when we have to become its plural, it will be children. Mouse, mice, tooth, teeth, men, men, women, women, etc. Okay. Same, there are some noun that become same. When we change into plural, it will become same. Like ship, ship, deer, deer, aircraft, aircraft, fish, fish, etc. There are exceptions also, like photo, photos, etc. there are other rules also, so, which we are discussing in this video. Okay, next is possessive case of noun. To show the possession of nouns and add apostrophes s at the end of a noun. What we do when we have to when we have to show that something belongs to some person, then we use apostrophe s at the end. For an example, Kiara's pen. So this pen belongs to Kiara. So we add apostrophe s, means the possession, the pen she possessed about. To show possession, for example, John's bicycle, Romana's purse, means this bicycle belongs to John. This purse belongs to Romana. And children's hospital, the hospital belongs to children, means it's children's hospital. Only children are out there and only children are going to be treated there. If the noun is plural and ends with s, put an apostrophe after the s. Now, what did you see? That what is the difference? If the noun is singular, here, if the noun is singular, now you can see John is singular. So where did we put? We put apostrophe after John's, right? We put apostrophe here. But if the noun is plural, what we are going to do? If the noun is plural, we are going to put the apostrophe after s here. We are going to put here, okay, after s. Remember this point, it's very important. If the noun is plural and ends with s, put an apostrophe after s. There is no need to add s again. Okay, for example, boys hostel, girls room, etc. Now this boys, it shows that it is plural, right? So we are going to add apostrophe here. No need to put another s here. This will be wrong. Only do this thing. This will be right. To show the possession of thing, use of with the noun. Now we talk about a living thing, a person, right? Now when we have to show the possession of a thing, we use of. The cover of book, the door of a car. Now we use of here. Okay. Functions of noun. Nouns have vital roles in our languages, and their function go beyond just naming things. Let's explore some of their key function. Subject of a sentence. Noun often act as the subject of a sentence, performing the action of being described. For example, Tom plays soccer. It means that Tom who plays soccer. Okay. Noun often acts as subject. Now here, Tom, which is a noun. Which noun? Proper noun. Here, act as a subject, performing the action. Now, Tom is performing the action. Tom is playing the soccer. So, it is subject of a sentence. Okay. Noun is performing as a subject. Object of a verb. Noun can also be the object of a verb receiving the action. For example, she reads the book. Now, you can see on this example, she. Here, she reads the book. Now the book is noun and the verb is receiving its action through verbs. It receiving its action through verbs. Object of a preposition. Noun can be the object of a preposition, showing the relationship between elements in a sentence. Preposition, according to the noun, when it comes as a preposition, it shows the relation between the element in the sentence. He sat on the chair. Now here, on the chair, on is a preposition here, and it showing the relationship between he and chair. Okay. Next, possession. Nouns indicate ownership or possession. For example, the cat's toy shows that the toy belongs to the cat. Complement. Noun can act as complements, providing more information about the subject or object. For example, she's a doctor. Now here, in the complementary sentences, we usually show that she is a doctor, she is a teacher, he is a lawyer. This kind of sentences usually come in as a complement noun. Okay. Importance of noun. The eighth point is importance of noun. Nouns are the glue that holds our language together. Okay. Remember, understand it very carefully. Nouns are the glue that holds our language together. Without them, sentences would be incomplete and lacking in meaning also. Nouns allow us to identify and refer to people, places, things, bringing clarity and specify to our communication. Nouns are the stars that shine brightly in the galaxy of languages. Okay? They are the names, the labels, and the storyteller that enable us to express ourselves, say our experiences, and connect with others. From common to proper, concrete to abstract, countable to uncountable, noun comes in various forms, enriching our languages and making communication meaning. So let's celebrate the power of noun and embrace their essential role in the beautiful tapestry of languages. Now, as I told you before, there is a worksheet given at the end of the video. So read each sentences carefully and identify the noun. Now we are going to read all the sentences and identify what noun in it. What is the noun in these sentences? Okay. The cat chased the mouse. The cat and the mouse. These both are the noun. Cat and mouse. Next day, my sister baked a delicious cake for my birthday. So here, my sister is a noun, cake is a noun, and birthday is a noun. The sun was shining brightly in the sky. So here, sun is a noun and sky is a noun. Fourth one, we went to the park and played on the swing. So we went to the park. So here, park is a noun and swing is a noun. The teacher gave us a challenging assignment to complete. Here, the teacher is a noun and assignment is a noun. Okay. The mountain climbers reached the summit after a long journey. Here, mountain is a noun, climbers is a noun, summit is a noun, and journey is a noun. 4 nouns are given in the single sentences. In the 7th sentence, bird chirped merely in the trees outside my window. So here, birds is a noun, trees is a noun, and window is a noun. 8th one, my grandfather always tells interesting stories about his childhood. My grandfather is a noun, stories is a noun, and childhood is a noun here. The next one, the raindrops fell softly on the roof of the house. So here, raindrops is a noun, roof is a noun, and house in the noun is a noun. Last one, the students eagerly awaits the result of their exam. I want all of you to answer this in the comment section. Do subscribe my channel. Thank you. See you in the next video. Bye bye.